be doing a blended family. Talking about blended families, whether you're a same-sex couple, heterosexual couple, it doesn't matter, but just blending a family, especially for
Yes.
us, you know, we both had kids and came together and we're married. So please like, comment, subscribe, and of course share. So blended family.
Ha.
We both, if you haven't seen our other video, us talking about how our kids feel about having two moms. We have a total of 4 kids. We both have 2 kids. Me personally, the 2 that I birthed are 15 and 10, and the 2 that she birthed is 19 and 15. I have 2 boys. Her oldest is a boy, and the youngest is a girl.
I got
So
one
yes,
each.
we just got one girl that's in this group. Now, in the beginning, she first met my kids. So, how do you think?
They seem, especially the 15-year-old, he seems to attach to me very quickly. And I attached to him to the little one. He still was just small,
All he knew was his
dad.
dad.
Yeah, him and her and his dad. So he still was kind of like all around, he still wanted his dad. But he still liked me. He wasn't treating me like I was nothing,
You want to treat me like trash?
Nah, he wasn't treating me like trash. But you could tell he still missed his dad, And I understand it because he was young, so. And then she ended up meeting my daughter. I had my daughter, and their father had my son. So that was a difficult thing because she only got to be with our daughter for a long time, for a couple of years.
Yeah, we just got him last year. Unfortunately, their dad passed away.
Yeah.
So just getting him. So, and me and her, we've been together 3.5 years. So it was definitely that part of it, trying to, everything else. The whole family is established, and then now he's coming in. One, he, reconnecting with mom more and sister more, and then now I'm more like he's seen me a couple times, but not enough. So trying to get to know me and the rest of the
his
kids.
other 2 brothers,
Right.
And we thought that was gonna be a disaster, especially with the my oldest and her oldest boy. We thought that it was gonna be something else, but y'all wouldn't believe they're best friends. They do everything together, so that helped us. But you won't tell.
What?
But our little one and our oldest one.
Oh yeah, the oldest and the youngest kid birthday the same day, and it started off okay, but now that
It's
oldest
rough.
can't stand it, and it's just because the youngest one he wants to nitpick and bully, and it's like he's trying to grasp attention, and he don't know what to say out of his mouth, and so that can be irritating. And I try to let him know that your brother is 19, he just turned 19. He just turned 10. Like I said, their birthday is on the same day. So it's like he's grown.
Yeah.
So that part, I'm hoping when he gets older, they get better.
Mm-hmm.
Or he get better per se. That the relationship can be better. But
our daughter and our 2 15-year-olds, our daughter and our son, they was really close at one time before our oldest son came. They got along at least about 80% of the time. Now sometimes
they had their little sibling rivalry every now and then,
which is
normal.
Didn't
last. Maybe it might have lasted. I don't even know if it was 24.
No, it wasn't. They go right back together, and we love that. Like I said, we have issues. It's mostly with our 10-year-old. He be picking with the 2 oldest boys, the 19 and the 15-year-old. I think just because he's in a different age group and he's left alone most of the time, just like our daughter, she's left alone most of the time because she's the only girl. So them 2 in the outside kind of got it a little bad because she's a girl, but they still hang out with her. But not as much as they hang out with each other. And then our 10-year-old, he really has no one. He goes over go play with my grandson at his house. So that's the only way he can have fun. As far as with people in his age group.
Right. Now I know when we first got together, my 15-year-old liked it. The princess.
Yes, he liked our baby girl. We cut that real quick.
Like, it's about to be, mind you, I propose quick, so I'm like, this about to be your sister, so that ain't about to happen.
Mm-hmm. Sure not.
That was funny. Then it was funny. She ended up liking one of his friends.
And he just picked with her about that boy for a long time. About her liking his friend.
I think we blend well. I think the hardest thing, well, at that time was because I moved out my place and moved into her place, and her and her sister was living together, so it was extra blending.
Yeah,
going
'cause
along.
we had her kids there too. So.
Yeah, so it was a lot of us. Versus myself, I grew up in a very small household, so I wasn't used to a whole bunch of people. So once we, all split our ways, it was some differences and stuff as well. Um, we kind of get in the flow, of things. The kids, they know what we expect of them. They all know that we love them equally. Nobody we love more than the other.
Special,
regardless if we push you out or we just came into your life. We love them all the same, and we do stress to them like over here them talking the other day when I was laying down about if things didn't work out, how they would feel funny that we're not together, right? So,
and that's excuse me, that was the one that was saying, I don't know, I don't care. He was right here sitting in the living room, and he was expressing to me that he would feel so sad if we broke up because he's so used to having two moms and how would we do this? Will we be able to still see each other and all this stuff like that? And I told him yes, because I don't believe in it. And like I told my wife, I said I know that she experienced somebody telling her that they're gonna be there, but I promised my wife I was gonna be there for her, even if I'm hurt and sad or whatever, and for those kids. I would never just leave them because I am their mom, So I just don't believe in skipping out on the kids just because the parents don't work out. I just don't believe in it. They're still gonna be my babies, either to get on my nerves, but we definitely would set up a schedule of how we would handle our kids. But we hoping we never have to do anything like that.
Also, being a blended family, of course, it's bringing two groups together that were both doing their own thing and trying to come to the middle of okay, you might have been a person that like when I met her, she wasn't into decorating. She liked it.
The house is
plain. Nothing much. Versus me. And let's see, we got this blue couch. See the wallpaper.
That's all her stuff.
So
I just put my money up and she just go buy everything. That's it.
So versus me, I'm a decorating person.
Yes,
I like to switch up. Like as you see, we got our little. I like whatever the season or holiday is. 4th of July coming up. We still in Pride. Yeah. I like to celebrate and I like to incorporate my decorations. So that was something that
that she wanted.
We had to figure out. Okay, and which I'm happy. She didn't mind.
Nope.
She was like,
I don't care what she do to this house.
She get now she do, something like, babe, look, you gonna back to something else?
Yeah, her buying stuff.
Don't you got enough?
I just organized all this lady decorations and stuff, and I told her before you go buy something, go look at those things and see that you need something before you go buy. She just like to buy stuff. That's what it is. But I'm not gonna lie, I always was very plain and basically like a man. I was really plain. I'm not gonna lie. But I love her decoration. It makes me smile, especially Christmas.
Yeah, she be like, oh, you ain't started yet?
Yeah, I always got something to say because I really love, I love seeing what she's going to do next. Even though the seasons be the same, she always do something a little different. So I love that.
Yeah. Then another thing, just like we just went on family vacation. That was something that her kids hadn't experienced. So versus me and my kids, we were used to taking family vacations. So, sometimes you bring some good things into each other's lives and stuff like that. Of course, something she's trying to incorporate, which is tough. As you see, the 15-year-old, he don't care about nothing. So, she would say I was more nonchalant. So, being working on that, we're a little tougher, or I don't know what most people call it, cold. I don't want to say cold-hearted.
She don't express too much feelings. Just say hey. It's not that she don't care. She's just not gonna express it to you and not talking to you. But my wife definitely know how to express her feelings through text or writing me a note or something like that. She does express her heart then. But as far as you talking, and that's how our son is too. The 15-year-old, he's not gonna talk it. You gotta like get it out of him, and he'll finally say something about it. But other than that, no.
Yeah.
I'm 19-year-old like that too. He don't really express nothing.
Like I said, we kind of got a flow. Chores, everybody know it. We got a job now. I'm gonna say them kids will do it to the best of their ability.
No, I just talked about it.
Everybody has a role being in the family, whether you blend it or not, honestly, so it's about learning each other, knowing each other's strengths and weakness, and colliding them
Mm-hmm.
together. And if one can help one on something, then do so. And not making nobody feel like they're not equal
Yeah.
or something. Like I said, we don't believe in that at all. Like I said, I just think we blend pretty good.
I think we do pretty good versus a lot of families that I read about or hear about.
Yeah,
I read a lot of books.
You ain't my mama, you ain't my daddy,
Mm-hmm. They don't do that to us at all. They respect both of us. We don't play that. We really don't.
My kids call her M2
or mom.
Or mom. And I'm mom. So
yeah. So we already know.
And then her kids, of course, call her mommy. Yeah.
and call her mom. And her kids call her mama. Oh, sometimes I heard the little one call her mommy. That's how we know. And they always call me, the little one always call me mom. And the 15-year-old call me M2. So we already know we don't go looking like, because we two moms. We're in different types. So we already know which one they're calling. We never say, "Who? No, not her. No, her." We never had that problem actually because we already know who we are to them.
Now, when we go to like doctor's appointments and stuff like that, or schools, if they just meeting us, they don't know, like filling out the paperwork or me saying stepmom. They automatically think we're saying their dad wife or or dad girlfriend.
Oh yeah, our 15-year-old was quick to correct the people at school. He said, "No, that's my mom's wife." That's what he's saying. He wasn't ashamed of saying it. He said, "That's my mom's wife, not my dad's wife." I was like, okay. So they're not ashamed of us. Neither one, none of them at all. I really don't think they can see us apart. I can't see us apart, but we all have troubles, but we figure it out.
Right. We also, we kiss, we hug, we hold hands, we make jokes. Even the kids, they say little things. They, of course, whoever child, whether straight or gay, parents wants to see their parents' kisses. They might throw a joke in like. Or they're like, time to go,
or they hear our music going on the road. They gotta go, what y'all doing? So, just like normal parents,
Right. What else? As far as a blended family,
we eat together, we pray together. We do almost.
We more of a family, We don't really deal with like outside folks, so we try to be close knit. I try to incorporate whether videos, challenges, us doing little outings, or of course eating breakfast. When I cook, I try to make sure we all eat together. When we're out, we eating, we're praying. We take turns of food praying.
Yeah.
Excuse me, and stuff like that.
We really just associate with certain family members. We just a family to ourselves. Basically, like we be in the house, but we do associate with different family members, but not a lot. It's just us. That's just what we like to do, So.
What else? Like, I know. Cause like I said, some people, when it comes to blended family, sometimes it be a thing of people might feel like, or the kids might feel like, oh, because that's not their real parent, that they get treated differently than the real kids.
No, that ain't happening here.
Definitely don't feel that.
No.
Like I said, everybody get treated accordingly to who they are and what they do and stuff. But definitely, every day.
She'll jack them up, I jack them up. It don't matter what kid it is. That's just the way, because we both their mom. Period. It's nothing else you can say about it. We both their mom.
Right, yeah.
And
if I get pissed off with one, whether it's the one that pushed out or not, I'm like, you going to deal with him because I don't feel like being bothered by him right now.
Most times I'm the one dealing with it because I'm more disciplined. My wife, she just hate dealing with that because it does, like, pop her off the side. And I would rather deal with it because I can deal with it, So we got different roles and stuff like that. She always do everything that got to do with school. I don't do nothing. I don't be knowing those people's name or nothing. She do everything got to do with counselors, anything like that. I do the discipline in the house, even with my boys.
It's like that too because just our work schedule.
We did that on purpose. My wife works at night and I work in the day because we have our 10-year-old. So we want to handle him the way we want to handle him, and plus just to make sure that somebody's home with them. I don't care if the 10 years or not; they're not staying in my house forever. But we just want to make sure one parent is there at all times.
So that's another thing. We always it's always an adult in the house unless we together doing something.
Yeah, like we doing something. The bad thing about that is I have to sleep at night without my wife, and she sleeps in the morning without me. And we really don't see each other that much until Saturday and Sunday. So that's a bad thing, but that's what you got to do when you have children. So It is what it is. I guess when he get a little bit older, maybe we may change it up. We don't know. At this time, it's working perfect for us. She takes them to all the appointments they have to go to. Like I said, she deal with school. She deal with counselors. That's all her job. That's a lot of jobs. All I gotta do is make sure they in bed and not carrying on. She the one. She holds the torch to everything, and I always make sure I support her because I know that she gotta go through all that stuff like that with all the kids. She the one take them to the dentist. I finally took them to the dentist, y'all. She always
she was off.
That's because I was on vacation. That's it. I just took them the other day, but she always do it. You know, she always text me, and that's the thing I love because she texts me and keep me up to date with everything that goes on with every kid.
Yeah, and all the kids, like we all go to the same dentist office.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, the oldest just came with us, and he came right after the kids went to the dentist. So his appointment is a little bit off, but he go with her. But everybody, all the stuff is pretty much all on the same schedule and stuff. Now, our kids do have different doctors.
Yeah.
But they have.
It's because they've been with them since.
Yeah, they both sets have been with them. Their own doctors.
Yeah, so we didn't want to kind of separate that. We did,
even though I would prefer her doctor. I love her doctor.
Yes, but you know, it is what it is. You know, they know those kids and know the other kids, so it's whatever.
We all have the same eye doctor.
Yeah, we all have the same.
Which was a coincidence.
It's crazy because me and my two kids had that doctor, and her son. The baby one, he came in with all of us because he never had no eyeglass, no problem, but he got problems now. So all of us is under the same eye doctor care. That was wonderful. I'm telling you, it was just meant to be. Just say that it really was. I wouldn't change it. We do me and her get stressed a lot, and they get stressed out too. I'm not gonna act like they don't get stressed, but that's normal in a regular family. You know, it just blending in is even worse. But I always tell her, I said, I think we did pretty good because nobody's really like hating each other. You know, the little one and the big one, but me and her solving that problem right now. So it actually been calm in our house for some time now. So we just work it out and see what's going on. And plus the young one, he got his own issues, you know. Me and her, out of our 4 kids, because, you know, my kid's father died, we only got really one father halfway kind of helping us. So it's just me and her, you know. We asked the grandfathers, the uncles, and everything to help us, but because me and her, I know we can raise our boys just fine, but they do need a little male figure in it. Like, nobody really helps us, so me and her, we just put together and get tough and just go through it. That's all we can do. And I know he's probably missing his dad, so that's another thing that makes him kind of carry on, and we know that. So we try to work with him, but we're not going to tolerate his stuff that he be doing, you know. We tough. We 2 tough parents. We don't want to play. When I met her, she's a tough woman. She's very dominant like me, you know, so that was kind of scary because it's normally one. Like, she's normally dominant in all her relationships, and I'm normally dominant. But me and her together are very dominant. So you know that was scary for both of us, but it's crazy. We really blended in. We really settled in. I changed a lot, and she changed a lot, just for the both of us and our kids, you know. So you got to do what you got to do if you want this family to work. You can't let one person work and the other person don't. So
right, and that's being a blended family. You have to, one, I would say, you know, before you decide to become a family, the first thing, you know, when you first start conversating with someone, and if you got kids and the other person got kids, or just one have kids, knowing if that kid accepts and likes that person. Now, you have some kids that just do spiteful stuff because they don't want you to be with that person. They want you to be with their other parent, or they don't want you to be with nobody. But it's definitely important to know that, you know, your kid is okay, you know, that it's not going to be a big issue, rather, you know, your mate despising that child, like it don't want nothing to do with the child, and the child don't want nothing to do with your new partner, or, you know, your mate picking on your child,
that's
or something like
thing.
that, or you know,
somebody, don't go for that. I'm just saying,
somebody that you don't know that well that may be even touching on your child, you know, inappropriately. So that's one thing to think of. A folks. Even thinking about blending is how things, you know, you pay attention.
We did that. When she moved, matter of fact, before she even moved in, her and the kids stayed at my house almost every night. I stayed over there sometimes. Me and my daughter, we'll stay over there sometimes, but she mostly stayed over at my house. And like I said, the first week or two, our 15-year-old son was asking you, can I call her M2? Already, and he's the tough one. He's the one who don't care about nothing, but he drew to me really quick. You know, like I said, the little one, he still was battling with his father, but he still liked me. He never made me feel like he didn't. You know, he respect me, did what he's supposed to do. You know, but we did. My daughter, of course, she just loved her. They still scared of her. All the kids scared of her. I'm the mean one. I'm mean. She's stern. She is. She's something else.
I don't budge. That's the problem.
Right.
The
She's
kids,
very out.
They don't ask me for nothing.
No.
If they do, they stumbling.
Because he's so scared to ask. Because they think that she gonna say
never
no.
mind, or they're gonna say something to her.
Yeah, they come talk to me, but that's okay. I tell her everything. See, that's what. I know they probably know. They gonna see this. They probably say, she may say it. I bet they know. But they just don't want to approach you.
They allow you to
they tell me so I can tell her, and maybe it'll be and most of the time it is a better because she does listen to me way more than she'll listen to them. Well, way more than she listens to anybody. She'll listen to me more. Sometimes she just put her foot down and tell me that that's not what she want to do. And I get upset sometimes, but I understand she put her foot down. But most of the time, 90% of the time, she does agree and be okay with what I say. You know, so you can't win all of them. You know, so it is what it is. And I tell them, I'm like, y'all watch out. My uncle, I mean, she's not in a good mood with y'all, so y'all better act right, you know. So I kind of helped them out a little bit because I already know how she can be. Woo.
Yeah. Another thing,
tough.
As far as being the blended family, is having quality time individually, as you know, you being the other person, and the kids, vice versa. You know, because sometimes the kids may feel like they don't really like me. They just dealing with me because they with my mom or they with my dad. You know, it's a fake out move.
Right,
so you have to set your, you know, one, you being a whole family, then you and your partner, y'all becoming, you know, intimate and into a relationship with each other. But then you have to also build your own personal relationship
with each child.
The child or children, you know, yourself, you know, if it's okay with the other parent, you know. How about today? You know, is it okay that I take so and so out to dinner, or can we go to the park?
That does happen.
Even, you know, how about, babe? You know, I'm gonna go in the room and we're gonna watch a movie together. And maybe if you got kids, you know, you could watch a movie with them. You know, different stuff. You have to do interactions and stuff like that. And you do have to understand that this is a adjustment.
Yeah,
you know,
for everybody.
The same way you've been in previous relationships and you're in a new relationship. So there's certain ways about this new person that you got to learn and get to understand, and you might not dealt with this previously, so you kind of caught off guard. This is new for everyone.
It is.
So even in the beginning stage of just the dating, it you know, it can be difficult. It depends on, you know, each individual and as a family as a whole, and both families coming together as well. So it's time, and sometimes, you know, depending on the ages, you know, you have some families that I've heard, you know, you have some adult women who have their adult kids living in the household still.
When they really adults.
Right. You know, you got a 25-year-old living in your house and you're dating and it's interfering in your relationship. Me personally, that was one of the things I always told my wife. These kids ain't gonna dictate my relationship.
Yeah, she said that from the beginning.
You know, because at the end of the day,
she did.
My kids can't do what she do, but not like that. I love my kids dearly.
But they're gonna leave.
They're gonna leave, and unless she putting them in harm's way, mistreating them, and that's even for her own kids. She gonna get kicked to the curb.
That's right.
And I'm gonna have kids. You know, that's just that. So, like I said, all the kids are treated the same. So if I see she mistreating, you know, our princess.
She say stuff,
Go back.
She does. Yeah.
So, you know.
She tell me when I do something wrong. And I tell her when she do something wrong.
So that's another thing, you know. You got, you know, you say 50, 40 something, and you got a 25-year-old living in your house, and they making your person, now if they're not just in there, but now if you just got some bum coming on in, and, you know, he chilling on the couch, and ain't doing that, and your
we won't go for that.
25-year-old working, and trying to contribute as a young person, now that's a different story.
Yeah.
But if you got this good person that's doing everything that you're expected and wanting, or for the most part, and then you got this 25-year-old still sitting in your household and they pushing her away, that 25-year-old gonna have to go.
They have to go because they grown now. And see, like our 19-year-old, he's still here. He's probably gonna be here for a couple of years because he's been through a lot. And me and her discussed that we're gonna be there for him and let him show him all the love that he needs. We thinking hopefully by 21, 22 that he'll be ready because he's very mature. He's not like a baby or lazy. He's at work right now, you know. But me and her as his parents, my wife got him back in school to get his GED. Our baby graduated within what, babe? A couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
5 months. Mm-hmm.
She made sure she had all his graduation stuff. She was there at the graduation because I had to work, you know. And I didn't feel.
And they only let one person come.
I feel horrible, but not really, because he still got one of his moms to come, and that's what made it happen for him. And she recorded everything for me, so we can. I mean, I really didn't miss anything, and I still feel happy that she got to see it. That's what made. Now, if I had sent somebody else, then I probably feel bad. But that's his other mom, so she got to see him graduate across the stage. He graduated. He got a job. She helped him with getting a job. Like, he could stay here with us for a little while longer. You know, now, like you said, we had some little bum or something like that. You got to go. Oh, you being disrespectful, you got to go. But our cancer's not horrible. None of them are bad or out of control. Our 50-year-old, he a little difficult, but trust me, I've seen worse than him. So he ain't nothing. He just like to be free. Like right now, he's outside playing basketball with his friends and stuff. That's what he like, and that's what makes us happy as long as he's happy, you know. So, I mean, being a parent is hard. But being a parent to a blended family is even harder. But like I always tell my wife, sometimes she gets so stressed out. She's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I got kids." Period. But
and I wanted them.
She did. She wanted them. I didn't, but then I eventually wanted them. But I'm so happy to have all of them, even though they piss us off. I'm telling you, they be having us sometimes. It's the boys. Our girl,
a piece of cake.
Yeah, she is. She's a piece of cake. But it's challenging. But I can't see myself without them. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I be tough and talking trash and all that, but I love all my babies all the same, you know, so we love our babies all the same. Yeah. We just treat them according to who they are. You want to carry on, we're going to give you some tough love. You want to be sweet and good, we're going to give you some love, like extra, you know, because you've been a good person, you know.
Mm-hmm. So. And I think, like I said, it definitely, you know, everybody used to each other. And honestly, everything, even when he came, everything just blended.
It did. It was crazy.
It don't work like that for everybody. Luckily,
it's crazy.
It worked like that for us. That even like I said, we had been together for a few years. Even when the last one came along, and came home and stuff. So
I think it was like 2.5 years. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's being a blended family. If you gonna make it work, make it work. Yeah. Don't let nobody tell you that it can't. You know, you gotta have some patience and some understanding.
Yeah. And we all come from different worlds. We really do. Really do. Mm-hmm. Me and my wife definitely came from different worlds. It's so crazy. I always tell people all the time, my wife has changed a lot, and she changed me. Because she's such a calm person. I was just such a acting crazy person, but I have actually changed. She showed me my ignorance. She showed me my craziness. And I didn't think nothing was wrong with that. I'm just being me. But just because you're being just you, doesn't make it right. So I started thinking about that, and I don't want to lose her, you know. Because she's the perfect mom for our kids and a perfect wife for me. So I really don't. It's the truth. I really do. I love my wife, and I mean I do anything. And she could tell you I've really changed. I was something else. I don't know how she handled me, but she did. Because like I said, she's a tough woman and she don't play no games. And she changed a lot for me, you know. So we actually on the same board. We still got our little stuff that we go side to side with, but we talk about it. See, you got to talk about it. You just can't let it. And we had to learn that. Because my wife, like I said, my wife is not an expressive person. Me, I will run my mouth. I have no problem with that. I tell you how I feel. You probably not gonna like how I say it, but I say it. She's more like a in person. That's just with me.
Yeah.
Me.
Anybody else? Oh, I can tell you.
She's straight up there. Sometimes I tell her.
Yeah, she also. You need to shut your. Everybody say she's saying you're too honest.
I tell people, I say my wife is very straight up, and I kind of like it. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. I like it when I want to express something. I know that I blow it off the roof. She would keep it to a mellow, but still get it back through strong towards the person. I'm like, yeah, get him, babe. Yeah, yeah, that's what I want to say, babe. Yeah, boy. But I'll be quiet like a little mouse, like I'm a little punk, because she not handling it for all of us, you know. So I don't worry about that. But when she get too, I don't like when she get too upset. I have a problem then. I don't care if it's with the kids or a stranger. I'm going to probably act like a fool because I don't like her to get too high. I like her in the middle. She can say whatever she has to say, but when she get very upset, I don't like that because that's not her. She's not that kind of person. She's not a person to go way up here. That's me.
You think you know me?
I know you, baby.
How you know me?
I know you for a long time. I've been with this woman every single day.
How you know me?
I know you, honey.
You don't know me.
I do.
Sure know that. Alright.
I know.
Anything else you got to say about this blended family? So I'm going to get to know you some more too.
I don't got nothing else to say after that.
You sure?
I'm positive.
I think that's everything that we had to say about the blended family. As you see. Now, she got less than me. But
Know what time it is.
mine must be stronger. So, I hope this gives y'all some understanding about being a blended family, whether you're in a straight relationship, gay relationship, bisexual relationship, or you're in a what you call it? A poly relationship.
Yeah, true. They
Whatever.
go through a lot too.
Blending families. This is what can you talk? You hear that?
It's about time, girl. Cut this thing off.
Blending families it can be something, but it can be done. So we just wanted to give y'all a little insight on what we think, how we feel. Hopefully this might be some help to someone who's watching, whether the child, you can let your mom watch it, your dad watch it, your moms, your dads, and whomever else you got, grandma, auntie, cousin, whomever, foster mom. See, foster family. See, that's another thing. That's blending the family. So, I hope this helps. Please like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you share. Thank you for watching, guys.
Bye, guys.